The opportunity to gather here this night. We praise him. We thank him for giving us the opportunity to be here. I welcome each and every one of us to this year UNIFEMGA National and International Reunion. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in this gathering. After praising Allah and seeking the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the blessed of mankind, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, I welcome each and every one of us to this occasion. I want to start by welcoming and recognizing our mentors, our fathers, and our mothers here, who are here to honor this year UNIFEMGA reunion. The foremost on the list is our father, the chairman, board of trustee of this UNIFEMGA, in person of Alhaj Abdurrafi Ebiti. Yes, I am welcoming you, sir. You are welcome, sir. And my sister and our mother, you are welcome, ma. I want to welcome our father too, the son of the soil, professor, father of professors. I want to welcome our teachers of the teachers, Professor Muhibuddin Okbeloye Omalayo. Takbir. That's our father for you. He's always there. As far as this Osun State is concerned, whatever Islamic program you invite him to, certainly he is always there for us. Our father too, the professor of the professors and the father of some of us like this, including myself. Okay, you are welcome, sir. The national president of UNIFEMGA. Open it well.
صلوا على النبي المصطفى اللهم صل وسلم على محمد وعلى آل محمد وبارك على محمد.
Wa náà láti wà lórí ibi tí Ọlọ́run ní kí agẹni kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n bọ́ sí ní alẹ́ yìí. The next on the item is the chairman opening remark.
Inshallah, Justice Dikrulai Adeposi, okay?
Justice of Federal High Court.
So, High Court of Osun State is the chairman of the occasion and is going to give his opening remarks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All protocols duly observed as laid down by the MC. I recognize also the presence of our Baba here, the BOT chairman of UNIFEMGA, Alhaji Rafiu, the chairman BOT FCA, Professor Okweloye, you are welcome, sir. Kudiyan Geri of Ilorin Emirate, Malam Yusuf Olaolu Ali SAN, you are welcome. The Chief Imam, the oldest serving Imam, Professor Abefe Sanusi Abubakar, you are welcome. The President, Alhaji Muhammadu Buhari, I asked him the other time whether he's also from Katsina. He said no, that he is from Lagos. What a coincidence. The President, home base, the Alhaji Dr. Ahmed Tunde Popola, you are also welcome. Dr. Muda Sikiru, the local branch chairman, you are equally welcome. I cannot be mentioning everybody's name. We are all very important. So we are all welcome to this program. Today, the 9th day of May 2025, which is the 11th day of Dhuli Kidda 1446, is the first day of the 3 days National Reunion Conference. The theme of the conference is cross-border trade and security implications on the Nigeria economy, taking advantage of trade dynamics. Tonight's program is a networking program that is coming together of all branches of UNIFEMGA nationwide. When in some years back, when majority or all of us were students of this university, we were together then as students. That time we were nothing. We were praying for future to be good for all of us. But as at that time, we don't know what future we have in place for us. But today, God has placed majority and all of us in a better position to come here together and showcase so many things. We have engineers here, we have bankers, we have lawyers, we have pharmacists, we have all sorts of people. Those periods were nothing. Today, by God's grace, we are something. We need to interact and discuss so many things that will bring betterment to our life. In Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 201, he said, Rabbana atina fi dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban. The first sentence is, we want to become something on earth, and we are praying to God to make us something. And before we can become something, there is another Arabic, it's not a proverb, but a saying that states, Mojada Wajada. If you strive to get something, you will get it by God's grace. So we are all here. I know since afternoon, most people have been networking. When we are young, I can see in the afternoon, when Yusuf Ali SAN and Baba Ebiti were greeting each other, the way they shook hand, one will see that there has been a past relationship that surpassed just to knowing each other today. Like William Shakespeare will say, he said in one of his books, he said, new friends may be a poem, while old friends are alphabets. You need alphabets to read the poem. While we were with the VC this afternoon, I saw one professor. I was calling professor, I've forgotten his name. But somebody now said, Lokosco, Lekansko. That was his name when he was in the university. His name is Professor Lekan. Professor Lekan. If had been calling Lekrosco, he would definitely look back. When Yusuf Ali will call Abubakar Sanusi, he will say, my vice president. All of us during the university days, we have nicknames that if we are in anywhere and we spotted ourselves, if we call that name, the person will look back. The person that will deliver lecture tomorrow, Wale, we attended the same secondary school. We were friends. We stay in the same hostel. He has one nickname. Ní sọ fún yín. Ẹgbẹ́ lọ́la tó náà bá wà ń dókòó máa sọ. Tó bá wà ní anywhere tẹ́ bá dárúkọ yẹn, á mọ̀ pé ẹni tó ti mọ̀ látàyé àtijọ́ ni. Kò ní difficult láti jẹ́ kó relate pẹ̀lú yín freely. Most of us here, if not for UNIFEMGA and for the type of person that Yusuf Ali is and Chief Ebiti is, likewise Professor Opeloye, they are not easy to come by. Anybody can walk to them here. Madam, ẹjọ fún mi nọ́mbà yín. He will oblige you because of the environment tá a ti pàdé ara wa yìí. But tẹ́ bá wà lọ sọ́fíìsì, kẹ́tẹ́ tó rí appointment book láti rí. Àní kan sọ wípé ilẹ̀kùn méje, but kò tó méje torí mo mọ ọ́fíìsì tèmi náà wà for 22 years ni. Ilẹ̀kùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ò tó méje mẹ́fà ni. But with this gathering, a lè bára wa sọ mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ó ti máa network. N tó kọ́ mọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yàtọ̀ fún business. JAMB ó jáde ní 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago. Wọ́n láwọn tó fail wọ́n pọ̀. RN náà gba 200. Tó mọ̀ pé tó ń bá wá síbí lónìí, yóò rí Professor Sanusi tí kì í sọ̀rọ̀ orí fóònù. Ọmọ mi fẹ́ ṣe medicine. 2 kìíní kan ló gbà. Bó lẹ́sẹ̀ ràn mí lọ́wọ́, ara networking náà ni. Ẹnìkan introduce ara ẹ̀ lọ́sàn-án. Ó lóun ń ta kòkó. Ẹni tó bá ní business acumen lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kòkó. Professor Sanusi ń sọ fún mi ní ìsìn pé èèyàn 3 ló ti wá bá wọn pé ẹni tó lóun ń ta kòkó yẹn àwọn fẹ́ mọ̀ networking náà ni. So ẹ jẹ́ ká network dáadáa. And the chief imam said something in the afternoon in Central Mosque. Don't let us engage in anything illegal. Ntó bá bá òfin mu nìkan ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe. Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa o. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Thank you very much.
We thank our chairman for that beautiful speech. The next on the item is
Say it again. It sounds so good.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. So we are moving to item 5 here, which is invitation of the Investitor Forum panelists. And the key person is Barrister what? Barrister Biola Diwa. Please kindly move to the podium. Okay. What? You are moderating. Okay. Do you know?
Heart begins.
have the list of the panelists. I have here the list of the panelists. The first person here, Alaja Haulat Owolarafe. Alaja Haulat Owolarafe. Is she around? The second person, Yusuf Oriyomi. Yusuf Oriyomi. Okay, thank you. Kindly move to the podium. Yeah. And the last person here, I can't see. Okay. Dr. Demola Minurudin. Dr. Demola Minurudin. Please, where are you? Is Qibla within the hall here? Dr. Demola Minurudin. Alaja Haulat Owolarafe. Okay. While awaiting the arrival of some of our panelists, we are quickly moving to item number 11. Item number 11 reads impacts of AA funds. The person that's going to make the presentation is our president, Engineer Mohammed Buhari. Kindly step forward.
صلوا على النبي الكريم. Come on. Justice Oke's wife should please come forward. Please, madam. Emma Binuma. Mbolawa. Where is she, ma?
Professor Mrs. Oke.
Emma boy. Ó fẹ́ wá jókòó báyìí. A fẹ́ kó wá jókòó bí báyìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tó Ọlọ́run.
He said network.
Prof now on network. Ibrahim Yusuf. Please identify yourself to Sister Biola. Sallu ala Nabi Kareem. Unfortunately, the presentation is not showing very clearly, but this is just a stopgap before we do the actual Dragon's Den. Alhamdulillah, a couple of years back, one of our brothers, Abdul Kabir Aliu, instituted for us a 100 million entrepreneurship fund, which we made available to members of the association, subject to a maximum of 3 million naira, repayable over 2 years. In the last 3-4 years, since 2022, we have issued loans to over 20 entrepreneurs. And we decided that at this forum, we will do a review of what the fund has been able to achieve. So why do we want to have this report? The review is to ensure that we are able to safeguard the loans such that only those most likely to succeed get loans. You will agree with me that if you give out loans and people are not able to pay, then the fund will be at risk. Our second reason for reviewing the AAF funds processes and procedures is that we want to see how we can further promote entrepreneurship within our members. Thirdly, is to review our business planning and survey mechanisms, how we assess the different business plans that entrepreneurs bring forward to us when they want to apply for this loan. And the reason why we want to try and eliminate, if not completely, make it impossible, is I want to safeguard the pride of our entrepreneurs. Because if entrepreneurs get loans and are unable to pay, the emotional aspects of such failure can be quite embarrassing and last so long. And of course, lastly, by reviewing it, we want to see how we want to promote global best practices in our entrepreneurs. So the method of the study that we did was to do interview with all of our loanees, and we focused on some 5 to 6 questions in the interviews with our loanees. We discussed with them what kind of trainings they had experienced or passed through, or what kind of understudy experience they've had before they embarked on those particular businesses. Then we discussed with them what kind of access they had for coaching or mentorship, or how acceptable they were to receive coaching or mentorship in their businesses. Thirdly, we reviewed with them, this is like a post-mortem, the quality of their business planning to see if issues they found out when they were running their businesses were actually catered for within their business planning in the initial instance. Then, of course, we looked at the management practices of the entrepreneurs to see how they did run the management of their businesses. And also, we looked at their bookkeeping practices and accounting. Did they have good bookkeeping practices, processes and procedures? What kind of accounting systems or reports were they doing of how their businesses were performing? And lastly, we looked at their involvement or their understanding of their industry or the sector issues that confronted their businesses. So these were the interviews that we did with all our loanees, especially our loanees that were having challenges, were finding it difficult in their businesses. But also, we did same for businesses that did well, so we know how those particular issues made them to be successful. What was the result? The result of these interviews, firstly, we found why our entrepreneurs struggle or fail. The first and very most important common reason why businesses fail we discovered was financial indiscipline. Essentially, where businesses divert business money to other use. Either the business was not ready to start, and there was opportunity to marry Musna, or, or to change cars, or to do something. This was really the reason why most businesses fail, because monies were diverted somewhere else. Or even, they even received the money, but rather than paying, maybe, for example, retailers, rather than paying back the people that gave them stock, they used the money to somewhere else. This was really the reason why most businesses fail. Very, very common. Second reason why businesses fail is that they did not have enough money or capital for the business. So this was either because the estimation was wrong, or there are some costs that came up that they did not anticipate. And so you go into a business thinking you need 5 million naira, and you get a loan of 5 million naira, and somewhere down the line you find out that you need another 2 million naira. And so, the businesses can move forward. Thirdly, we found out that the businesses that had problems or that struggled to succeed were either had poor or inadequate business planning and marketing survey. Several businesses did what we call internet survey, desktop survey. They didn't go out into the field. Operational and process discipline. If you don't have that discipline, financial, operational, and process discipline, you are not likely to be successful. Entrepreneurs must have proper bookkeeping practices in place. If you don't have good bookkeeping practice in place, you are not likely to be successful. Then entrepreneurs must have attitudinal change to be open to learning and criticisms. You must make sure that as an entrepreneur, you are open to accept different people's views and opinions and learn from them. Fourthly, entrepreneurs must adopt proper business practices, having strategy, plans, and operations review sessions. One thing we found out is that many businesses did not even conduct staff meetings. As a business, if you don't conduct staff meetings, how do you pass to your employees your business strategy, the issues, your performance, and how do they go along with you in running of the businesses? So many businesses don't do even business meetings. They don't do staff meetings. It's only briefing. The Ogados comes in the morning. He never takes time to sit down with them, that he talks to them, he listens to them, so they have a meeting. If you don't have meetings with your employees or your business partners, you are not likely to be successful. Last but not the least, I said, boots on ground is the only way to succeed. That means you must be in that business. You cannot be doing your business from abroad. I have a farmer here on my left. I'm looking at him. He's based in Lagos. So he will tell you that if you want to do farm and your farm is in Oshun, if you are not there to work the farm with them, you are not likely to be successful. So these are essentially what we found out from our businesses. But alhamdulillah, by and large, we have safeguarded all our loans that we've given to people that took loans from AAF. Alhamdulillah. And these learnings we are passing on to the new loanees as they come on board. We are making it part and parcel of the interview or the loan appraisal process so that they will not struggle the way that some of their past loanees struggled, because actually we had some Olonis that struggled in the past. So as entrepreneurs out there, please take lessons from this study, of this review, and let us implement these corrections in our different plannings, and inshallah we'll be successful. So I will not take much of our time, so we can go back to the Dragon's Den program. I'll stop here for the Dragon's Den team to continue. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, we have just listened to the national president, UNIFEMGA. He just mentioned to us some impact of the Abdul Kabir Aliu Foundation Fund. And while the president was talking, one of our Baba, the father of the OAU Muslim community, the father of all fathers, the lover of children, the lover of grandchildren, the emeritus professor of geology, the father that we celebrate in the university, the one that the vice chancellor celebrates every now and then, enter this podium. I'm so small to mention Baba's name, but I know everybody knows him. So he's here seated before me, Professor Maruf Aderele Omar Rahman. You are welcome, sir. May Allah continue to preserve you for us. And we all know, closely seated beside him is the former chairman of UNIFEMGA, my brother and father, the captain of industry, Alhaj Odeyimika. We all know him. You are welcome, sir. Former president, thank you, sir. One of my mentors just corrected me. Well noted. And on the right side of Baba is the one we know. Even if you have seen him, you know him. If you have not seen him, you know him. Professor Lukman Oyedele is here with us. You are welcome, sir. May Allah continue to make you shiny and look greater and higher in all places. Yes. And my architect and teacher, though I didn't study architecture, but mere interacting with him every now and then, I became an architect. We all know him, architect Akin Lucy, one of the greatest personalities of UNIFEMGA, here and national, is here with us. And if you look at the program before you, everybody has a copy. I'm told if you check our conference package, you find a copy of the program there. If you look on your table, you find the program. If you look right, the program is displayed. So the program is everywhere. So the copy is with me, the networking dinner that is ongoing. So, and in that program, we are on number 5. Number 5 has been done by my teacher and mentor, Professor Aderogba here. But I just want to restate, because the panelists are here with us. They have been brought to the high table. I just want to bring them back to the high table again. So, my mentor, Dr.
Before we move to the panelists, I want to invite Alhaji Azan from Starlink Global to come to the high table here. Please come over, Alhaji. So now I want to invite Mr. Yusuf, one of the beneficiary of this AAF loan, to come and tell us. Okay, the Professor Oriagba, please. Okay. Okay. Point of correction. Yusuf is a beneficiary of the Dragon Den, not AAF. To come over here to come and explain how he actually scaled through, not to fall.
Yes, while Brother Ibrahim Yusuf is giving his testimonies on the fund, okay, on the utilization of the fund, I want to bring to this table the newly elected members of council of Obafemi Awolowo University here seated among us. Our referred professor and former dean, Faculty of Agriculture, Professor A.J. Farinde. The J is Jima. Professor Farinde will tell us the A. Professor Farinde, you are invited to this table. Please come over. And just close to him is the second elected member of council. Allah has blessed us, Allah is blessing us, and now will continue to bless us. In this Ummah, we have 2 out of 4 elected members of council of Obafemi Awolowo University. Professor Saidu Oyarekua Oseni from the respected Edo State of Nigeria. You are welcome, sir. Please come over to this referred table. So, Ibrahim Yusuf, please quickly give us your testimony within 5 minutes.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Yusuf Ibrahim Olalekon. I'm here to give a presentation on the Popmore business report. Popmore Sweet Corn is a student-led health popcorn startup operating on campus. After pitching for 800,000 startup capital, a 400,000 naira grant, and 250,000 naira loan were secured, enabling formal launch and growth over 8 months. Business legalization and structure. CAC registration. Popmore Sweet Corn became a legally registered entity in Nigeria with a pro bono legal help from Barrister Biola Muibat Olaiton. Tax compliance. Acquired tax identification number TIN to ensure compliance and eligibility for financial service and partnership. Corporate bank account. We opened a dedicated business account to formalize transactions, improve accountability, and build credibility. Initial funding and capital development. Loan details. 250,000 naira loan secured with weekly repayment of 12,000 naira, fully repaid in 21 weeks ahead of schedule. Capital allocation. 150,000 naira was used for popcorn and sealing machine, while 100,000 naira for ingredients and packaging and utilities. Business growth and performance. Growth revenue, over 500% increase in revenue within 8 months generated. Team expansion, 5 part-time student staff and 10 active student resellers earning commission across campus. Operational highlights, weekly sales of 2,500 to 3,000 popcorn packs, strong presence during campus events, and positive customer feedbacks. Challenges faced, funding gaps, insufficient funds to scale equipment and transportation for growth. Production space, temporary rented space, limited production hours and hygiene, no dedicated on-campus production or retail stand. Supply chain issue, inconsistent access to premium corn, sugar, packaging due to market price fluctuation and limited bulk purchasing. Our next step, permanent on-campus stand, obtain a small kaishok or container near high foot traffic or visibility and efficiency, reduced cost, lower overhead expenses, and increase daily production capacity. Expand. Our second step is expand student reseller program. We are planning to embark on a student reseller program, planning to add 5 to 20 new campus resellers, covering more academics, blogs, and hostels. Digital tracking. Implement digital sales, tracking the monitor performance and incentives top sellers. Scale production capacity, equipment upgrade, supply chain and product expansions. Leverage technology and marketing. Order and delivery app, social media campaign. I would like to give an acknowledgement and gratitude to some specific people. To UNIFEMGA, I'm very grateful, thankful for the opportunity to pitch initial capital support and confidence in the vision. Barrister Biola Muibat Olaiton, I'm very grateful for legal assistance and guidance through business registration. Jazakumullahu khairan. Mrs. Owolarafe, I appreciate your mentorship, regular check-up, and strategic advice shaping our growth to today. We say Jazakumullahu khairan for everyone that has support our business. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We've just listened to a good testimony from our brother, the beneficiary of one of these funds instituted by UNIFEMGA. May Allah continue to bless the founder, bless the donors, bless the beneficiary, and bless the entire UNIFEMGA. Now at this point, we return to number 5 on the program. So our discussants, the panelists, they have been invited. I want to resound and bring them back to the high table before I hand over the microphone to my colleague. In my list, I have Alhaja Aulat Owolarafe.
Please come.
Alhaja Aulat Owolarafe, please proceed to the panelist podium. Next is our brother and Alhaj Yusuf Oriyomi. Alhaji Yusuf Oriyomi, please proceed to the panelist angle. and the big one, and my teacher and mentor, Dr. Muniruddin Ademola, the CEO and the owner of Kibla Group of School, Ibadan. Alhaji Ademola, please, you are required to proceed to the panelist angle. Alhaji is coming. And now I'm directed by our fathers here. Our fathers has directed me to bring the former chairman of OAU Muslim community. I normally call him emeritus chairman. He's the chairman of all chairmen, the chairman of all the working committee, the present dean, Faculty of Technology, Alhaj Professor Lasisi Ejibunu Umoru. Professor Umoru, you are commanded to come and sit with the elders here. Professor Umoru, please come forward. You are honored. Allah will continue to honor you. The panelists are set and the moderators here with them. The moderator is a known personality, an erudite intellectual, Alhaja Biola Giwa. Alhaja Biola Giwa, you are the moderator of this session. And while Alhaja Giwa is taking her seat, once again, I want to welcome the entire UNIFEMGA, the administrators here seated, the captain of industries, the MDs of companies, the professors, the doctors, the lawyers, the luminaries, and the judiciary. In all facets of life, we welcome you once again to this great networking dinner. My colleague will say one or two things about the just delivered speech by the national president.
I thank Professor Taliat for that beautiful introduction. When the national chairman was actually giving the summary of the AF Foundation, he actually cited some of the problems encountered by the beneficiary, and one of them is the quality of the business plan that each of them actually embark on. And apart from that, we also have this problem of financial indiscipline. Some of them just spend money recklessly or on something that is not important or relevant or related to their business. Another thing is that poor or inadequate business planning. Some people take a desktop survey. They just have a survey. If I sell this and at the end of the day it doesn't work on ground. So now, indecisiveness, inciting of the business, and some of those things are and now to watch ahead, to move ahead, to be successful in the utilization of this fund, one needs to be disciplined and have a book recording, bookkeeping practice, and attitudinal change, and accept criticism, and adopt proper business strategy. These are the summary I could actually gather from his discussion. And I want to hand over to the moderator of these panelists. Okay, over to you, ma. Mrs. Giwa, over to you. Yeah.
While Mrs. Giwa is organizing a panel, I once again.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm so sorry.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm so sorry to cut you short. Good evening to everybody. My name is Biola or Lighton. I don't, there's a little, people are always saying barista, barista. Biola is just fine. We have 3 people who are meant to present, to pitch their businesses to us tonight. But out of that 3 that were selected, I think only 2 is readily available now. And both of them have slides, to a little presentation to let us know why we should dip our hands in our pockets and give them funds. So I'm happy that Popmo Yusuf gave a little presentation earlier because he was the beneficiary of last year's Dragons Den. And I'm happy that he has not only fully refunded the money given to him, we are also now making profits. So it's a good business, and I would want to encourage everybody that it's not an investment where your money goes missing. No. You get your money back, you get profits back. That is our guarantee. So we are going for catfish farm for presentation first. So I'm sorry to say our panelists are Alaji Oriomi, Alaji Ademola Munuruddin, and Alaja Owolarafe. So they are the ones that will be determining and asking them questions.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ajadi Hafiz Tunde. I'm from Quantity Surveying Department, Part 5. I'm here to present my business idea on catfish farming. Catfish farming. Okay. Catfish farming, a sustainable aquaculture opportunity. My aim to brought up this idea is to revolutionizing aquaculture with premium ethical raised catfish. The executive summary of my idea is to provide sustainable and high quality catfish production to join myself and meeting the growing demand for affordable and nutritious protein. The innovative techniques and environmental stewardship and the consistent supply of flavorable ethnically raised catfish. The products and services. In catfish farming, there are 2 major marketable sizes that farmer can focus on, depending on the market demand. The market demand for the catfish and the environment determine the type of catfish to provide. Now we focus on. Then the 2 major marketable size are smoking size and table size catfish. Then from the market analysis, I realized that the production of the catfish is far slow or lower than the demand in the market, so which required more production. So I prompt this idea during the time of my industrial training at Ede. So I was able to implement this idea, and I gained from the first attempt. I realized that the potential of the business is okay. So from the first attempt, I realized that the production of the catfish is highly profitable, and it will have substantial benefits to my life. Then from the market trends, I realized that interesting demand and sustainable seafood, increase in demand and sustainable seafood is increasing day by day, and customers willing to pay more for sustainable options. Evolving preference for quality, traceable, and brand image, growth for specialty shop or methods, then competitive advantage of catfish. I realized that catfish farming is just a lucrative business a person can just start anytime, and it does not require much labor. It's what a single person can do and engage those that are doing that are doing laboring work that relates to the work. Then other competitive advantage of this is just that it doesn't require much equipment, and it's not necessarily to have much money to start the business. We can start by renting the earth pond. Then by renting the earth pond, we can start with little quantity and gradually increasing the quantity as the business is growing. So the market sales strategy. The market sales strategy for the catfish farming. Catfish farming, as at this night, if I don't plan to sell catfish tomorrow and I decide that I want to sell it tomorrow or within this week, just a call to the supplier will come to pack everything. Then, for the market strategy, the digital platform, such as WhatsApp, we have WhatsApp for the farmers. If we just put it in the WhatsApp group that we have catfish to sell at this so location, people will show the interest and come to buy it. Then the strategic partnership, I don't limit myself. I don't want to limit myself to my own knowledge alone. I want to have partnership with those big farmers that have much idea that can use to help me in the nearest future. And the operational plan, vertically integrated approach. That vertically integrated approach means that every day by day we are feeding it. At interimly, we should be taking pictures. And keeping the records so that we know that if the fish is growing well or there is anything we need to amend.
Thank you very much for your educative presentation. So our panelists will generally ask questions now.
Thank you very much for that beautiful presentation. During your presentation, you didn't tell us what you need to improve for your business. Did you? You forgot. Number two, you said the catfish farming, you can do it alone. You can't do it alone. Any business you are doing alone, you are just doing buy and selling. When the business grows up very well, you know that you need to get more people to partner with you. Now tell us your ask, what you need to improve for your business. What?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The noise in the hall is a lot. I can't even hear my panelists speak. I beg my fathers, my mothers, I know we haven't seen each other in a while, but I beg you to please honor your brother and sister and listen to them. I beg you. Please, please, Joe. Thank you.
Your ask. Do you know the meaning of that? What you need, the amount. You have not read it, so tell us.
Now, from the research and the little experience I have before, I realized that if I can get up to 800,000 to expand my business, I will capture more shares on the. I will capture more. I will gain more substantial markets.
Thank you very much. You said you gain more markets. You need to tell us how many, what the improvements on the production of fish, the fish farming. You need to tell us what you want to use the 800,000 naira for. How do you want to spend it? You need to tell us. You cannot just tell us that you want to develop your business, you want to add value to your business, and you need 1 million.
Yes.
You already in the business.
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't mention it. Now, from this analysis here, hello, Tunde. Yes. If you are already making this money, right? Why then do you need this any extra grant or loan?
I'm in need of money to expand.
Then you respond. And that is the most important.
Okay. No, that's the question. Should you tell it? Yes. As it goes so detail, can you volume everything to share?
Making this much money. Why do you need 800,000?
No, I just to know the potential growth of the business.
At the moment, what's the value of the business?
The value of the business is just between 400 to 450,000.
400
to 450,000.
So at the moment, you have fish that you are raising now.
I have it now.
Our audience cannot, my panelists, our audience cannot hear you. So I even hiding here the questions you were asking. Okay.
So you repeat the question on answer.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
The question here with me is why not go for loan or loan from banks? Number one thing I understand is just that the bank loan will require interest, and if I can say my weakness out like this, I know there may be my fathers or mothers say that can assist me in one way or the others. Yes. And currently I'm running the business with the little money I have during the IT. So, and I know that if I focus on this, I will have enough. If I focus on this fully, I will have more time on it, and I have enough time to monitor the operation on the farm.
Can I call someone else? Can I call someone else? My phone.
Your presentation. You know, this your presentation look quite academic. You've not demonstrated that you are into the business already. We would have loved to see the pictures of what you are doing at the moment. Even if you are just using 2 bars, take a picture and include it in this presentation so that people can connect to your... Okay, noted. Okay, thank you. So ask questions from the audience. If the audience have questions for him.
Okay, so please, our audience, does anyone have question for catfish farming?
Yeah, assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I didn't hear your business model. How do you want to sell the fish? That's number one. Number two, what risks do you see in this business? And what are the things you are going to put in place to mitigate those risks?
Okay. Sorry, my own is you gave an ROI of 40% in this present Nigeria. I think you should address that.
you understand ROI?
Yes. Oh, local ROI.
Did you get the three questions? There are three
Yes.
questions.
The risk involved, the three involved, the risk involved, and the solution to the risk. The ROI. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm sorry, there was a lot of noise, so one could not get what you have. Have you a setup already? Have you a setup already? Okay. Have you an idea what do you want to do with 800,000 naira? Have you an idea how much it costs to buy fish seedlings at the moment? How many, and you know how long it's going to feed that and get to 1 kg which you can begin to sell? Okay, I must have answers to questions like that. Otherwise, I don't see you doing very well with 800,000 naira. So you must have a proper setup. I want to know whether you have an idea of what the cost of the fish things are, and so on. How much you want to spend to feed them until they can get to the weight where they can begin to sell. And then how do you project that you are going to get 40% on the money which we give you? Thank you.
Yes. The first question is all about risk involved in the business. The first risk attached to the business is environmental risk, which are like flooding when we are using earthbound. Number one thing when we want to set up fish farming, we must firstly do feasibility study of the area we want to make use for the farming. That's number one. Then another risk attached to the business is theft, because one can be at home sleeping in the night and the other people be on site in the midnight, be operating. But the only way we can mitigate or the solution to that is to install the CCTV camera. There's one advanced technology, this CCTV camera, that's using 4G SIM card we can install on the farm. You can use it to see anything. As I'm standing here, I can be seeing what is happening at home in the farm. That's number one about then the ROI of 40% on the business. The proximity of the farm to the business will reduce the cost or expenses to be incurred during the operation. When the farm is near where I'm living, let's assume that the one I have now, I'm operating now, is very near where I'm living. Early morning, I will just trek down there, feed them, then evening go there, feed them during the IT. Then when I was not around, I engaged one small boy and I trained him how to feed them. And he's the one taking care of them. If I have anything, or I have anything relating to anything to attend to that require urgent, I have some delegates, I have some peoples that will notify me around the place that I have some issue with my farm and something like this is happening. I need to take action instantly. So instantly I will take action because the location of the farm and the...
Thank you. Thank you. We have other people. My bye. Thank you, Catfish. We're running out of time, so I need to call on Meatful Treats to come and give their own presentation. We're running really out of time, so you have just 5 minutes to make your presentation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Mudashir Aminat Jumoke, a party student of Obafemi Awolowo University from the Department of Educational Management. I'm here to introduce you to my idea, like business idea, my business overview. Metro Treat is a home-based pastry business in Ile-Ife. We specialize mainly on meat pie and cookies. And my major customers are students, like my customers are students. I say mainly to customers. And I operate when the school is in session for maximum sales. Then the product offering. The meat pie I make daily, I bake 3 times in a week, and the meat pie I bake daily is 30 pieces. But my cookies is mainly based on demand and order. And also, in order to reduce low cost and to provide the customers with freshly baked pastries, I get my ingredients daily, the day I'm needing them, and I get my meat especially from a local abattoir in order to reduce cost. And I am being creative about my packaging by making a paper bag to package my meat pie in order to reduce cost and increase the profit margin. And my financial status, like I use 18,850 to make a meat pie daily. Like that's for my daily production, 18,850. So I'm requesting for this loan in order to expand my business because I'm from Faculty of Education and most people know me to this business in Faculty of Education. Though I have people in other faculty that know about my business and that I do sell to. So I'm trying to expand to other faculties to let other people, other students in other faculties to know what I'm doing and to know about my products. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, Mateful Treats. So I'll be handing over to our panelists.
Sincerely, I'm okay.
Do you have any questions?
Thank you very much for that presentation. What is your ask? What do you need to improve your business? Eh? Okay. You didn't state the amount and what you want to use the amount for. 300,000 naira. Okay.
Okay, so my panelists are fine with Mateful's presentation. Is there anybody among the audience that have any question for her? The products. She said meat pie pastries, meat pie cookies and cakes. Pastries. She said pastries. And cake. Pastries. Yes. She said she was already doing in Faculty of Education. Yes, and that she wants to expand to want other faculty members to know her. Are you okay, sir? Any other question? Okay, my imam.
My question is, what is uniqueness of your trade now? Because I know many people hawking around meat pie, fish pie, and so how can I be attracted to your own? What's that feature that makes your own trade a unique that I will always look for you? Like, for example, if a bread or tech bread, once they say tech bread, everybody knows, yes, I will be looking for it. It is not that there are no other bread. Tech bread, everybody will come out and buy it. What's unique in your own trade?
Okay. Like Imam said, so many people are producing pastries daily. So what if you produce on a day and you are not able to exhaust the sale? So how do you preserve what you have produced? What is your current market size? Are you sure that with this 300K, what percentage growth are you expecting, and are you able to sell that new production?
And are you saying that these other faculties you are going to, there are no other people selling the same pastries there? Because like they said, pastries is everybody's business, is a low, entry.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you. So,
just calm down.
My dear, so just
listen to my
simple question. Are you in the business now?
Yes.
So what's the value of your business today? What's the value? The total value of the business, how much is it today?
So, the total value, like the amount I use in production is 18,850. 18,850 daily. Yes, sir. And sir? Yeah. No, sir. Like I have a charcoal oven and gas oven to bake. The value of my business now, okay, the equipment I use that I have been working, I have ovens, I have table to work on, and so the value as at now should be around 60,000 naira, sir. The value, sir, oven is 26 as at now, ma'am.
What you need. So if you need 300,000, what is the application? Because what you have is 60,000. Okay, so why do we give you 300,000? What do you want to do with it? How big do you want to expand your business?
Your business value today. If I want to buy the whole of your business, say, I want to buy your business today. How much will you offer it to me? I want to buy your business. You say, yes, you are traveling out now. I want to buy your business. What's the value of your business? This is another way.
The number one question I'm asked is the uniqueness of my product. The uniqueness of my product is the taste, like the fresh taste, because I do bake mainly, and like good. I don't sell meat pie that remains tomorrow. I sell freshly baked meat pies. That's the uniqueness, and people love the taste, and the taste is very, very unique. So that's the uniqueness of my business, is the taste, and because it's freshly baked, that's why people. And how I preserve my meat pie. And how I preserve my meat pie. Once my meat pie remains in a day, I try as much as possible to meet people to sell to them at lower prices, so that I will not sell it the other day. That's how I preserve my meat pie, so that it won't remain the other day.
Sir? Yes. Okay, so we're done for questions for Meatful Treats. Thank you very much. I enjoyed your presentation. So, cute berries where? It's time for your presentation. That's the last one. No, the third person came back. No, the third person came. Do you have a slide or you don't? Okay. So we're giving you 3 minutes. You don't have a slide. Okay, so she doesn't have a slide, so we're giving her just 3 minutes to make her presentation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdurrashid Shukuro Okpeyemi, a biology education student of Obafemi Awolowo University, representing the brand Cute Berries Wares. The brand is based on Okirika business. It encompasses the uniqueness, affordability, sustainability of wares for those that cannot afford new wares. We sell qualities wares, a unique one. We do not buy cheap bills. Our marketing target is to grow middle class and fashionistas seeking affordability, trendy, and sustainable fashion. Cuteberry offers curated Okirika collections. We offer a stylish wares that bring out the uniqueness of people out. It sustains fashion by embracing Okirika, product economy-friendly price. So we said at a budget-friendly price. We have strong online presence, build brand awareness, and drive sales. Thank you. I need 250K, 1,000 naira. Yes. The value of it is to sell. For now, for example, I buy. Yes. I buy slotted. I buy slotted wares. It's not in bill. But the money I'm requesting for is to buy in bills to increase the wide range of the goods. The profits, for example, if I buy 30 pieces of wares for like 50K and I sell for a piece is like 2,000 to 5. So the profit is quite okay.
What's the figure? How you figure like? The figure.
Like, if I buy a 15K for 8 pieces, 15 pieces for 8K, so my gain on it, that's like maybe 20K, 30K. But if I buy in bulk, the amount that the amount for me to buy will reduce, and my gain will be so much than slots. Yes, even before a month.
Why do you think you need to expand?
Because the rate at which people request is quite getting much than the money I have at hand. No. Yes. Like, for example, now I come from Faculty of Education. We are going for TP now, 200 level students. So we go for TP. My colleagues are requesting. My people at home, everyone, those I sell online to, they are requesting for more.
Okay, so anybody among the audience that have questions for Cute Berries Wares? Some people may be wondering what is Okirika. She simply means she sells thrift clothing, second-hand clothing. That's the meaning of Okirika. Because I saw my imam, he did like this. Like he didn't even know what was Okirika. So Okirika is thrift. Does anybody have questions for her? You have questions?
I should go ahead. My dear daughter, have you checked your book very well? You have no idea what's called book. If you allow custom to catch you, they are saying Okirika. It's illegal.
My sister, I love what you have said. My sister, that's a very good one. I love what you have said.
But my concern is when you mention affordability and sustainability, it's empirical. Why? Because you look at demand and supply. In what magnitude are you going to do the balance? Looking at the quantum of what you are demanding.
I think that's all.
Okay. He asked how it's sustained and how affordable it is. It is sustainable in a way that we go for a quality. For example, there are different kinds of bills. There are short bills, like we might have 100 kg of bill, 200 kg of bill. So the rate at which the kg is high. So that means the quality, it depends on the price and the kg for it to be so quality. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. It's done?
Okay. So that's the presentation we have for the night. But please, before we start asking investors to dip into their pockets, I just want to make a little, I want to appeal to all of you. These people that made presentations tonight, they are students. So some of them have maybe a little problem expressing themselves very well. They may not have given you the, corporate world terminologies you wanted to hear. They may not have expressed themselves the way you as a boardroom giant would want to. But please, let's just still understand that they are growing and they are learning from us. So on that note, I will be asking that we please think of any of the business we would like to support, and please let's start telling us how much you want to, invest. I will guarantee personally you will get your money back with a little profit. You will get your money back with a little profit. So when I say little, it can be 1%, too. Nobody should come and hold me. But you will get your money back, inshallah, with a little profit. So I'll be starting with Mr. Chairman, not the BOT chairman now, the chairman for today. My Lord Justice.
To save time,
all right, sir.
I think we've done the needful. The whole idea is to listen to everybody and zero in on one or two businesses. And it's based on what we perceive to be viability and what is sustainable. We have agreed that, as usual, you will do the corporate side, but we will not be able to go with the fish farming because of the risk factor. Risk factor, and then a ROI of 40% on fish farming. I come from, my mother's side is from Ekwe, and I know a little bit of, or one or two things about fish farming. Then if you take it to a Sadeko, there's also a lagoon there. So I know about fish. And I know that if you want to farm fish, apart from bringing it out from the lagoon, what you will get is catfish. And catfish is not obokun. They are two different things. There is a high incidence of commitment on catfish. There's also a big risk. So I don't think the catfish is for this forum. The last presenter also is talking about okrika. Okrika, in other words, is second-hand clothing. while it may be a feature of the economic situation in Nigeria, number one, there's a question about the legality of the business. We need to know whether it is actually legal or not. And I know that it comes in small good into the country. So that even if you see them selling, once they see custom officers, they park and run away. It may be viable here within the university community, but we're looking at business that is sustainable. We are looking for ideas that can work. Number two is the clientele. Most of the people, with all due respect to our female, they are the major practitioners of this business. They buy more of it than the men. I'm not saying the men don't buy it. So it may be a bit difficult to sustain that.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to interject you, and sorry for that.
Okay.
But for the Okrika business,
yes,
this young woman is positioned where that business will thrive. She is on campus. She has no business with custom officers. The people bringing in the bail are the ones who have to deal with custom officer. She's the end sales person. On campus, I don't know about the people here. I know that Mr. Chairman is one of the bourgeoisie, so he may not have used Okrika before. But I'm speaking from experience. When we're on Ife campus, you will go to Yaba on that train station in Lagos and pick your slim jeans, black, blue, white, and go to school. So please, sir, customs has nothing on her.
Okay, it's a business proposal. We have a solution. You are the manager, so it's easy for us. What we have zeroed in as number one that we should look at to invest is the pastry business. You do cookies, you do cakes, you do gurudi and all those things. And it is food. And we know that when it is food, you can't go wrong. So we have agreed to zero in on that and provide, I think we have raised some money. Dr. Kukwada will say what to do, and you will help us put the structure in place, and then we'll split. The lady with her business is 60,000. So max would not be more than another injection of 60 to 100,000. To 150, okay, to start with. And then, if you think so about this Okrika business, you need to do a presentation. Thank you very much.
So how much do we have now?
Oh, on ground 250, what it be? Okay, oh, sir? She said 250. Already. I want to do it. I think 300, right? But 150.
I still think we should not throw away the fish guy completely. I still feel we should still listen to him. So let's target to raise 700.
And can't you increase the price?
700 because of the fish family.
How much are we saying that now? Are we done with fundraising or we should get some more money?
Let's target 700.
My Lord promised me 100K. My Lord said he will drop 100K. My Lord said he will drop 100,000. So that's my round up. Wait, no. Mr. No, him. And whoever they want to support.
No problem.
So what I'm saying is now, should we close the fundraising or we should still ask for more funds? Okay. Naji's instructions was that we should get 500 tonight. That was his instruction. And so for 150. Please liaise with him and collect the names of the people. Talk for Awolowo. Do or should I?
Somebody needs mic.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We for
the fish guy, the fish farming guy.
no, we are not doing fish farming.
I want to assist him. Let me just.
You want to assist him with money? No, with money. We are raising money now. Dr. Amin. We are raising money. Salaam alaikum. We last year we did very well. We raised 500,000 for the popcorn business. We are planning to raise another 500,000. We have reached 350,000. So we are looking for a balance of 150,000. So we are looking for more investors. Alhaji Hassan. What is sorrow? Raise who was okay. Abi, Dr. Kukwala. Increase. 500.
Okay. All right, so we are raising 500,000. Brothers and sisters. Investors. Our chairman of today has, he has invested 100,000. Tech bill. Professor Lukman Oyedele, he has invested 100,000. Tech bill. Alhaji Lagazan, he has invested 100,000. Tech bill. Chairman BOT has invested 50,000. Tech bill. So I'm looking for only 150,000. Chief Imam, Professor Sanusi Abeke Abaka, 50,000. Tech bill. 400. Who else? Who else? Alhaji and Alhaji Adenito, where are you? Can you raise up your hand wherever you are in the hall? I've been asked to come and meet you. Aha, fantastic. Okay, so I've raised my money, 500,000 complete. Alhaji and Alhaji Adenito, 100,000. Tekbir. Swejo, Imam, What you pay on 500 to pay. But we can still collect more money if you want to invest. We can hold it in escrow. And then we'll let you know if we have business that we want to support. and then you tell us whether you want to support, you should spend your money, or we should invest your money in it or not. Hello, so if you are interested, please let us know, and the amount. We will hold the money. If you find investable business, we will let you know, and you indicate whether we should invest on your behalf in the business. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. Imam, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá ṣe short prayer fún business tá a fẹ́ fund àti àwọn investors wa. Ká ṣòwò, ká jèrè, ká rere ọjà.
As-salatu fún Ọlọ́run. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala rasulil karim. Àwọn bàbá wa táwọn wá bẹ àwọn àfáà lọ́wọ́ wípé àwọn fẹ́ ṣòwò àti fẹ́ jèrè, a ní nǹkan tá a máa ń kà. So a fẹ́ ṣòwò a sì fẹ́ kọ́lọ́n fẹ́ àlùbáríkà sí kó di púpọ̀. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Idha waqa'atil waqi'ah laysa liwaqi'atiha kasiba khafidatun rafi'ah. Idha rujjatil ardu rajjan wa bussatil jibalu bassan فكانت أباها منبسا وكنتم أزواج ثلاثة فأصحاب الميمنة ما أصحاب الميمنة وأصحاب المشأمة ما أصحاب المشأمة والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون في جنات النعيم سلة من الأولين وقليل من الآخرين على سرر موضونة متكئين عليها متقابلين يطوف عليه ولدان مخلدون بأكواب وأباريق وكأس من معين لا يصدعون عنها ولا ينصفون وفاكهة مما يتخيرون ولحم طير مما يشتهون وحور عين كأمثال اللؤلؤ المكنون تساح مما كانوا يعملون لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا تحسيما إلا قيل سلاما سلاما. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. àfi Ọlọ́run ọba àfi orúkọ rẹ̀ bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run náà ó ní ọba tó sọ wípé ó ń ṣe òwò ṣíṣe ní halal ó ń sì ṣe rìbá ní haram. ó lára àkójọpọ̀ ní alẹ́ yìí òwò tá a fẹ́ ṣe yìí a fẹ́ ṣe láti fi jèrè ni Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká jèrè níbẹ̀ má jẹ́ ká kábàámọ̀ burú níbẹ̀. ó láàdéhùn tó ṣe wípé ó fi àlùbáríkà sí òwò ṣíṣe ó sì fi ìbànújẹ́ sí òwò haram. Ọlọ́run òwò tá a fẹ́ ṣe a gbà ní èrò láti fi wá ojú rẹ̀ wọ Ọlọ́run ọba jẹ́ ká rí ìyọ́nú rẹ̀ níbẹ̀. subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wasalaamu ala mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Please, if you have pledged to give us some money, our account details is being projected. Yes, please. So I would like you to make a transfer, God willing, right now. What's the reference? Dragon's Den. So this reference is Dragon's Den. When you are making your transfer, your narrative should be Dragon's Den, so that when my chairman gets the alert, he knows what the money is for, because it's the general account. The narration for the transfer is Dragon's Den, so that we know what the money is for. For people who has pledged to give us funds tonight, Our account number is being projected right now. Please make a transfer and send my chairman or I your receipts. Please put my number and put Alhaji Buhari's number. Sorry, please let me just repeat myself again. If you have pledged to give us money tonight, our account number is being projected right now. Make a transfer using the reference Dragon's Den so that we know what that money is for. And after doing that, kindly send I or Alhaji Buhari a receipt of that transaction on WhatsApp. Our phone numbers will be projected shortly. Mine is 08033746184. Please send me a receipt. 08033746184. Please, I need a receipt.
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin, we thank our sister for the...
I would like to thank my panelists for a fantastic job as usual. Alhaji Oriyomi, Alhaji Muniruddin, and Mrs. Owolarafe Eshe Adupe. Thank you for always coming when we ask you to come. We are grateful. May Allah reward you abundantly. Thank you for everyone for listening to us and for coming through for us as usual. We are grateful.
So we thank our sister for the beautiful coordination. The next is the presentation of gifts to the chairman of this occasion, to be done by the chairman BOT UNIFEMGA Alhaji Abdurrafiu Ebiti. Chairman of the occasion, Barrister Justice Sikiru Oke. Sorry, Justice Sikiru Oke. I'm sorry. The Chief Imam, your attention is needed here. The Chief Imam.
Chairman of the...
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We thank Almighty Allah for today and always. We are delighted to have as our chairman for this occasion one of us in person of Justice Oke, and he has done a beautiful job. This is a token of appreciation from UNIFEMGA and for the chairman's dinner. We thank you, sir, for your time, for your presence, and for your support. You can see that what we are doing is something that we are trying to pass on, create a legacy for our upcoming generation, at least for students in school, so that they can start being entrepreneurs. May Allah make it easy and continue to guide you in your deliberations and in the onerous job you have to society. It is not easy. And I will make it easy for you and guide you and bless your deliberations. This is a token. We thank you very much, sir. Chief of Mine.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Alhamdulilayi Rabbil Alamin. Mo dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ UNIFEMGA nationwide. I'm surprised pẹ̀lú èyí because àìdúpẹ́ ara ẹni àjọ ń ṣe ni Ọlọ́run ò ní pín wá ń pa Ọlọ́run ò ní dẹ́fẹ̀ yìí ṣe àṣemọ fún gbogbo wa lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run àtúnṣọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀ láyé àdẹ̀tún lè máa contribute jù báyìí lọ la hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. I'm very grateful. Ẹ ṣé gan.
We thank our Father. To remind us of tomorrow's program, 6:30 a.m. tomorrow, we are to converge at the field there. That is by 8 o'clock. We are going to have our breakfast tomorrow, and by exactly 10 o'clock on the dot, the program itself commences tomorrow, inshallah. So we want all of us to have it at the back of our mind. So we want to thank everybody here and those who have left for having time to be here. So we want to say the suspension to her to be led by our Chief Imam, Alhaj Professor Abubakar Abefe Sanusi.
صلوا على النبي المصطفى اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى رسول الكريم اجا سبه صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى رسول الكريم اجا ولاك سيو اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى رسول الكريم adúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ọba tí ọpẹ́ wa tí àdójú ẹ̀kọ́ fún àǹfààní ètò ṣe fún wa yìí Ọlọ́run àgbẹ̀ alérò pé a fẹ́ kójọ lálẹ́ yìí láti gbóògùn ẹ̀sìn ga ó sì gbà wá láàyè alhamdulilayi rabbil alamin kí baba ńlá wa Sayyidina Ibrahim wa Ismail Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka anta samiul alim Ọlọ́run bá gbẹ́lẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀sìn kọ́kọ́ dáadáa lẹ̀ fún wa àwọn àìṣedéédéé wa lónìí Ọlọ́run ṣàforíjì fún wa àwọn tá a ṣe tẹ́wọ́gbà Ọlọ́run má kó sí wa lọ́rùn subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wasalaamu ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wasalaamu alaykum wa rahmatulahi wa barakatuh.
Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our BOT chairman said that the dinner continues till tomorrow. You can stay here, and the networking also continues till tomorrow morning. So you are free.